Hi. Today is Saturday, the 12th of March 2016. It is 9:30 in the morning. This video is just a wee little, almost off-topic video. It has to do with some doing of Faex Mundi, namely the entire refugee crisis that currently rather seems to bother all of Europe. First of all, before I get to that topic, I want to point out that the emails I sent yesterday about the Einsatzbefehl against the Abwehramt and Heeresnachrichtenamt, etc., have not yielded any results so far. And according to the counter of how many views the videos on YouTube have gotten, they have received only one of those videos has received one view officially. So nothing happened as of what I did yesterday. Today I want to briefly address a topic just because it's in the news. I'm at Der Standard.at, newspaper website here, and they have a news item on a planned demo against a refugee asylum that will be opened in my very street here. Right down the street in Ziedlergasse, they will open a refugee asylum for 750 people. And there is two demos announced, one pro and one against, two demos announced just in the news here. I want to point out how the whole thing with the refugees works. The entire Syria fiasco and the thousands and thousands and thousands of refugees that they deliberately maneuver into Europe and try best as they can to distribute in Europe is aimed at the shared mind. This is simply influx into the shared mind of monotheistic thinking. And the hope of Faex Mundi is that that will generally, in a communicating vessel sense, boost monotheistic worldviews, religiosity in the people in Europe as such. And there beyond, of course, those who already are religious will hopefully, in the eyes of Faex Mundi, hopefully, identify more with Christianity and become more rabid Christians, because they'd rather appreciate if they were that, by just saying, you know, no, we don't like this Islam thing because we are something else, and so on and so forth. So if you wonder what is the background to Syria being butchered and all of these refugees being gotten into Europe, then there is your background. It is an attack at the rather atheistic, or at least not excessively religious nature of the Europeans' minds, by deliberately getting thousands and thousands and thousands of people into Europe, best as possible distributing them, so that even as they have the shared mind chopped up now, as they do now, that they think they can, you know, they think it is very easy to share mind. There is something I already wrote in the shared mind document that in theory it works like that, but you cannot just think of it like a communicating vessel, because that is not how it works. And this particular scheme of theirs will not work at all. So personally, I'm not worried by the 750 people who will move in right down the street here. I will have no problem with them. I hope they will not wander around to pick up all the cigarette butts and so on and so forth. But we'll see about that when they move in. But this is just today's topic. And I also want to point out that another news item at Der Standard is the gathering of the Austrian bishops saying that giving people asylum is a holy right, as they call it, R-I-G-H-T. And hence there should not be any debate about it, basically, greatly summarizing their opinion of the bishops of the Roman Catholic Church. Well, their stance is a little surprising, considering the background and Faex Mundi and whatnot. I once more want to remind people that in Freiland the Roman Catholic Church is going to be abolished, and that all clergy of the Roman Catholic Church better see to it that they leave Freiland in time. That's all I have to say to that. So that is this little video. Thank you.